Hey everybody, one of Weezum here, 11:20 p.m. Friday night, May 23rd, 2014. Last night I did Stink Bomb's base upgrades. I was basically in a zombified lack of sleep state. Just came in, I current Stink Bomb, the unboxed one. Took him down, Art of Skunk-Fu up top. What we're going to do now, again, if I just had one Stink Bomb, I always try to phrase it that way. Sometimes here lately I just have one. Case in point tonight, ran to Toys R Us, picked up an extra kickoff countdown, and then sadly, I planned they've got a buy one get one sale. I was hoping I could land Roller Brawl and Riptide because I need a second one of those, and they didn't have them. They also didn't have Grilla Drilla, so that was out the window as well. They had Firecracken, but again, I'm kind of wanting to hold out for Jade Firecracken. So that said, I do have the two Stink Bombs. If I just had one, I feel like I would take Skunk Cloud Controller. Sneaky Tricks actually seems like it would be cooler to me. Cooler basically just meaning that it seems neater. If that helps explain cooler any, neater. But bottom line, it's kind of the same thing I did with Drilla Drilla. He's the only Skylander that's going to have Monkey Master path, and Stink Bomb's the only skunk, so he's kind of got the cloud. It just seems, you could have virtually anyone drop down, the ninja stars or something. And Skunk Cloud Controller, to me, if I just had one, I'd take it. Is it any good? I don't know. We're going to find out, and then we'll ultimately compare it with Sneaky Tricks. Take the link at the top of the video description box. You will see the base upgrades, all four of his paths. You'll see the damage numbers for each one. That should help you out a lot. Then you'll have my little, couple of paragraphs kind of outlining each one, and we'll see how it goes down. So that's it. We're going to back out here. Let me get to my spreadsheet here. Bottom end. Let me move down here. Where we left off. Let's see. Skunk Cloud, basically 9 seconds, and then you do 8 to 12 damage 5 times on the closest enemy. Hidden Tail, you're looking at 70 to 105. Sporting Stripes bumped his speed up 43 to 53, so plus 10, that's kind of nice. Skunking Around, you basically got an 8-second cloud, and you poison 5 more hits, 8 to 12. So you have the initial one and then a secondary round. That's kind of the, way things are sitting right now. There's the initial hits, and then when you do the tail, you can kind of spawn off the big one. The cloud itself is right there, kind of in the middle. I'm just kind of running circles around it. That's not from us. I mean, it's from us, but it's not like where we are. So, case in point, it's really hard to set this up. I don't think the cloud is getting that good. Anyway, so if you're right on an enemy, ideally, if you've got Chompies or Greevils, they're going to follow you. They'd run through the cloud. That's not what was intended. But in the arena, you'll see that guy. The poison is gone now, and then that's actually the cloud doing that, and then it kind of re-poisons the person. So, and then of course the speed's actually kind of nice. As I mentioned, speed and armor, big deals to me. You should know that by now. I've been saying that since Spyro's Adventure. So, gonna come in here to the bottom end. Whammo, right where we need to be. You can pick Skunk Cloud Controller, leave around skunk clouds that damage enemies, or Sneaky Tricks, leave behind pointy objects that damage nearby enemies. More on that next time, but we're actually going to take Skunk Cloud Controller, as mentioned here. Do like the warning box, we're going to come in here. Rolling Fog. Up to 2 skunk clouds can be active at one time. I don't know why, but that reminds me of Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Have not heard that on the radio in a long time. It's like a changing of the guard or something. Anyway, most of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, so we'll back out of there and see what we've got. Up to 2 skunk clouds can be active at one time. Again, that's kind of hard to showcase here for the simple fact. Here's my question. Okay, so yeah, it really will work a lot better when you have like the sheep or enemies, that can chase us. There's Cloud 1, you pop out, and then you can enter it again. That seems to be the only way to get the second cloud. But I guess if you had a big enough enemy, or you were just rapidly going in and out of your prison state, makes sense, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to put 2 clouds active at once. Cloudy Concoction. I think this is where we're going to have to document damage. That one, I mean, it might have changed time or duration. I don't think it did, and the bottom line is it's really hard to tell in here, so I'll check it out in an arena challenge after the videos, like when I'm rendering everything, and I'll kind of make note of anything on the spreadsheet before the post is live. So, Cloudy Concoction is up next. It's our final upgrade down the Skunk Cloud controller path, mainly because there's only 2 with the swappers. Cloudy Concoction, 1280, all these prices with 18 wing sapphires. Skunk Cloud does increase damage. What a funky skunk. Go ahead and grab that. I'm going to save the soul gem. I'm actually going to save that when we can get it, but I'm going to wait. So, now the question is, we're going to pop in over here. There's our initial hits. Let's make sure. Yeah, so the cloud itself is going to do another round and 10 to 15 damage. So, 8 to 12 has become 10 to 15. Nothing major at all right there. I can't put 10 to 15 because it makes it 15 October. So I have to literally type out the 2. 10 to 15. Let's see here. There's cloud number 1 to pop out. And put cloud 2 right there. You get the general idea. I mean, it's something I think story mode, an arena challenge, that's where you'd really appreciate that. With the stationary dummies, not a lot you can really do to showcase it. That said, Soul Gem for the bottom end of Stink Bomb if you will, is called Stealth Skunk. 2240 is the price. Remain invisible even after attacking enemies. Now, this sounds lame, but I think it's actually going to be pretty helpful. This whole time I've been complaining, you know, how he basically, when you attack, you reappear, and that bothers me. You know, I'd like to be invisible, and somebody would actually literally have to strain their eyes looking for me or catch a glimpse of where something came from. So we're going to come in here. First thing I want to do, we can throw the... Can't we? Yes, you can throw the stars. That's awesome. We can do the 1-inch palm. We can do the tail swipe. Let's see. Let's count how long we can stay. Got about 10 seconds there. Had 9 seconds on my initial one. Let me try it again. Yeah, I'm actually going to put 10 seconds. And then stay invisible while attacking. So I mean, it's nothing, you know, like, oh wow, you know, he's doing 260 damage, what in the world is this about? It's just, I mean, it's not got the instant wow factor something like that would have. It's just practical. I mean, it makes sense. It seems to me like he should have been like that to begin with, but I mean, I'd rather get that as a soul gem than to never get it at all. So it's one of those deals. I mean, when he's stealth mode, you know, if you were doing PvP, you could position yourself in the arenas and be really hard to see. Particularly, you know, like if you utilize teleporters or something like that, it's going to take a while for your opponent to find you. In story mode, you know, it'll be a nice touch. We're just going to have to see how it goes. I'm assuming he still takes damage, you know, while he is invisible. I don't know if he like instantly reappears or what, but I'll look into that in the arena. It's invisible, not invincible. If it was invincible, he would be an absolute beast, but nonetheless, you get the general idea there. There's really not a lot of ways for me to showcase it to you without an arena challenge. Which I don't really feel like we have to do. That'll keep the videos shorter, more to the point. And then we can, of course, come in and I can take Art of Acorns and Sneaky Tactics. If it's that stuff's kind of the same, where it's like really hard to appreciate them, I might do, like a 6th video where I basically come in and I take Stink Bomb 1 with Art of Skunk-Fu and Cloud Controller through an arena, and then we'd switch them out. You'd see the Sneaky Tricks and Art of Acorn Stink Bomb. So that said, this is Stink Bomb fully upgraded now. This guy's actually completely upgraded, nothing else we can buy. He's got Art of Skunk-Fu up top. More importantly, though, he's got Skunk Cloud Controller down below. I don't know. It's really, until I have Sneaky Tricks, I can't really say one way or the other. The damage number certainly isn't high. It's decent duration, though. It's just, I myself, I kind of need to see it in action, in a level, in an arena challenge. Arena challenges is probably even more beneficial than it would be just in straight up story mode. But I'll see how it pans out. Like I said, we'll kind of wait. We'll upgrade Stink Bomb number 2 and kind of see how that stacks up. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you take that link at the top of the video description box, you'll see my spreadsheet with the damage numbers. You'll see all 4 upgrade paths, the base upgrades, any other additional information. Once I fully research the paths, I'll kind of have my little recommendations down below on the post. So, be sure to check that out. Make sure you are subscribed. That'll keep you up with all the latest. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here as we bust out Stink Bomb number 2 and check in on the Art of Acorns and the Sneaky Tricks upgrade paths.